Here we go. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay. Here's the deal. So the little comic strip on top. Intelligence test. 2, 4, 6, 8. What comes next? And then the guy says, that's too easy. And so then what comes next is, who do we appreciate? Remember when you were a kid and you did 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? And you'd say the other team. Yeah. So fun in the morning, right? Here's our pattern. And I need your help because I want to do volunteer points. I haven't done any today. This week, 1 point per week is what I'm doing, okay? So 22, 26, 34, 40, which means I need to determine what the pattern is if I'm going to decide on its future sets of numbers. Anna, what is the change in my numbers?
You add 6 every time.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this pattern change there. And then, Anna, would you like to tell me the next two numbers?
It would be 46 and 52.
It would. Perfect. Ariane, will you do with me number 2? I've got 4, 1, -2, and -5.
You subtract 3 for each one.
So I'm going to put -3, and then I'm going to need to get your P. All right. And then, sir, can you please tell me the next
Two numbers.
two numbers?
-8 and -11.
Good. See, this is totally different geometry. It's good stuff. I like this kind of thinking in your brain. It changes the way you think. It's very interesting. Number 3. Reese.
You multiply by 2.
So I'm putting a dot. I'm not putting an X. I'm putting a dot, okay? We're done with X's for multiply. And then Reese, go ahead and tell me the next two numbers, please. Reese, do you want to tell me the next two numbers? No. Okay, Rella.
The next two numbers are -64 and -28.
Negative. Yeah. Good. Okay, cool. Oh, I like number 4. I love those numbers. Those numbers are like everywhere. So volunteer for number 4. Okay, Aaron?
I think you have to put 3 plus 2x.
Doesn't work for 9. Alyssa?
No.
No.
Like odd numbers.
The 16 is even.
No, like you add every odd number. So like 1 you add 3, and then 4 you add. No, 1 you yeah.
Oh.
You add 3, and then 4 you add 5, and 9 you add 7.
That is a cool idea. Sadly, 25, I wouldn't add 9 to get my next thing. You guys, what are these numbers? These numbers are so special. They're like algebra 1, special number.
Square root?
Square root.
Yes, they're called squares. Jack. So Jack, if I have this pattern, it's, go ahead, Jack, talk to me first before I say anything. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, they're all they're all square roots.
Uh-huh. So what would I do next?
I thought, the next number would be 36.
It would be 36, like 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared. But I like your guys' thinking. Some of you had some really good stuff going on. 36, 49. Okay. This is a pattern. Number 5, drawing pattern. Okay. This drawing pattern has a triangle, a square, and a pentagon. What might I draw next in my pattern? Patrick.
So if you go with the pattern, then probably the next shape would have 6 sides, so a hexagon.
Right. Now here's the deal. 7 sides is very hard to draw. 6 we can do, it's a hexagon. Octagon is a stop sign. You can do that. But this 7 sides, so try your best. I want to let you know that a hexagon starts with a flat top and then a pointy side. That's the beginning of a hexagon, okay? So 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides, 7 sides. Oh, you guys just try your best. Remember, 8 sides is a stop sign, okay? Everybody run outside and go look at a stop sign. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. Next, let's keep going, guys. We got a whole backside of this stuff too. It's a long one. Number 6, I have this 1 square, and then it looks like 1 square has a square on top, left, bottom, right. And then I have another square. So I'm adding on. This is my original. Let me highlight it. From this one right here, okay. All right. This orange one was the one before it, and then I added, so you can count the squares. Somebody want to talk to me about what they did? No? Okay. Oh, Riley.
Since we added 4 squares to the last one, we need to double the amount of squares to add to the next one.
Okay. You're right. So what we did is we added but also another thing I want you to look at is basically what you're doing. You're covering every exposed square. Every exposed corner, you're going to cover up. So this is going to be madness to draw. Oh my gosh. And it looks so bad. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't with this. This is hilarious. Anyways, I'm trying my best, okay? Now, this is just my previous shape that looks so amazing. Now I'm going to add another square on the exterior of every exposed square, which means I'm going to add 12 boxes. Oh! So, 1, 2, okay, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Wow. Okay. Okay, I put mine in color. I got to print mine in color because I think that that helps you. Well, just for number 8. So on number 7, is anybody here a Harry Potter fan? I watched the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and this symbol reminds me of like the Tale of the Three Brothers, where there's the stone, and then the Elder Wand. Anyways, does anyone watch Harry Potter?
The Deathly Hallows?
Deathly Hallows. It's the last ones. So there's the Elder Wand, the stone, and then the Cloak of Invisibility, and they make this symbol that reminds me of this number 7. So anyways, inside each triangle is a circle and then another triangle. And so the pattern's going to follow that. I have my dark circle here, triangle inside. So now I need to shade in the circle. What's going to go inside my triangle? Allie.
Another circle.
And it will be what color, light or dark?
It'll be dark.
Dark circle. And then basically, that's just the next picture. My next one would have a dark circle in the middle and then a white triangle inside that. So, we're just doing so much drawing today, you guys. I have to get to my white triangle in the middle before I can darken anything. So, sorry, draw that first. And then I'm making dark circles. Okay. My son woke up and he's rolling around on the floor in his blanket. Right, babe? Okay, there we go. Check out the location on number 8 of the shapes. I have a circle in front, a triangle on top. Then my shape has a shaded front, triangle on top, circle on the right. Then I have a shaded on the right, a triangle on top, and now I can't see my blue circle anymore. And this, drawing boxes, guys, you're gonna get good at drawing shapes. If you don't know how to draw shapes, follow me. Step 1, draw a square. Go ahead and do that. Step 2, draw parallel segments off of the 3 sides. They must be parallel looking, like that. Even that's not good because down here I'm gonna run into a problem. I have to make that short. Step 3, connect the back line up and down like this, see? Connect this back line. It looks marginally okay. All right, where's the shading gonna be now? Volunteer, where's my shading going to be now? Aaron.
In the back?
Yep, I am turning my cube. My triangle is gonna look like this. Because see how the triangle actually gets rotated also? Okay, and then the next shape, I'm actually gonna get to see my circle again. And the shading is gonna be on the left, so I'm gonna draw another square. Gonna get to see my circle again. Triangle is gonna be this side flat. Like the first shape, back to the first shape. And my left is shaded. Okay. So, here we go. Moving on. No more drawing. Now you're thinking about how one action affects another, okay? 2 people shake hands, right? How many ways can 2 people shake hands? 1 way. Now you're in a group of 3. 3 people. Those people shake hands. How many ways can these 3 people shake hands? I can shake your hand, I can shake your hand, and you 2 can shake each other's hand. 3 people. I can shake your hand, I can shake your hand, and you 2 can shake each other's hand. That's 3. So I'm gonna start making my little chart. 1 person can shake another person's hand no ways. So there's that. 2 people can shake hands in 1 way. If 3 people shake hands, they can shake hands in 3 ways.
If 4 people shake hands.
Right.
4.
If 4 people shake hands, can anybody tell me how many ways they can shake? So think, you have 4 people. Draw a picture if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Person, 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 person. And then how are they going to shake hands? How are they going to interact with each other and shake hands?
8.
It's close to 8. It's close to 8.
6.
6 ways, guys, 6 ways. I'll do one more for you, just because I know this is going to be. Oh, wait, it's not 5. 5 people, I was drawing 5 dots. 5 people can shake hands 10 different ways. There's a pattern here. 6 people, 7 people, 8 people, 9 people. So, look at what's happening. From 0 to 1, I added 1. From 1 to 3, I added 2. From 3 to 6, I added 3. From 6 to 10, I added 4. My phone needs to be on silent, doesn't it? Yes, sir, it does. Okay. Someone help me finish this pattern. Nick?
Is the next one like 15?
It is 15 because I added 5. And that's the pattern. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. Okay. Debbie.
I got 21 for 7.
You're right. Now remember, guys, you can only volunteer once per week. I got to get through everybody. So if you already volunteered today, you're kind of done. Natalia.
28.
Yes, ma'am. Elise. 28 plus.
Can't hear me?
I couldn't, but I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. I said 36.
Oh, you did. Great. Well, that was the right answer. So good thing you said that. Okay. All right. Good. Conjectures, guys. A conjecture is something that you think might happen. And so you make a prediction about something. I'm going to make a conjecture that you're tired right now. Anyways, but conjecture. The sum, so we're going to just like practice some things. The sum of any 2 odd numbers is, so I'm going to practice. Here's 2 random odd numbers. What's the sum add up to? What kind of number does my sum make?
Even.
Zoe.
An even number.
An even number. Very good. Okay, conjecture. The product of 2 odd, an odd and an even. So I'm going to do some samples. Odd, 7 times an even number, 6. Or an odd number could be 11 times an even number, 2. 3 times 4. Okay, anyways. Oh, someone just raised their hand and it went away. I was writing, I don't know who it was. I need another volunteer. Aisha.
It always becomes an even.
Even. Product of an odd and even number is even. Ooh. The sum of 3 consecutive integers. Ready, people? That's this. 6 plus 7 plus 8. Consecutive means in a row. Let's see. My students. Okay. 10 plus 11 plus 12. Okay. 2 plus 3 plus 4. So when I add these 3 numbers up, it is the same as me saying 3 times. Jaden, do you know it?
Is it the second number?
The second number. 3 times the second or the middle number. This is Logan. He's my 8-year-old son. Okay. Counterexample. I'm trying to prove something wrong. A counterexample, okay? An example that shows a conjecture is false. So when I try to prove something wrong, if a number is greater than 3, then the number is greater than 5. Okay. I think that any number bigger than 3 is also greater than 5. That's what I'm saying. That's my conjecture. So we need to talk about some things. Which, if any, of these is an example? Well, how about like 6 or 7? That'd be fine. 7 is above 5. And then a counterexample means that I'm going to try and prove myself wrong. So if I'm going to try and prove myself wrong, can you think of a number that's not bigger than 5? That I need Samantha, Ariane, Ali, cameras. All right, someone. Give me a counterexample because something that's not above 5. Okay.
There's 4 people with their hand up.
Natalia, do you know one of these? Or was that from before your comment? Here, go like this. It's a number that's less than 5, but it's greater than 3. You guys.
4.
4. Thank you. Good job. So, good. Okay, I want you to think whether these are true or false. Okay? So, 17. If you're a freshman, then you're in honors geometry. If you're a freshman, then you're in honors geometry. Can you think of a counterexample that you can prove me wrong? Prove me wrong. Felicia.
They could be in algebra.
Yeah. A student could be in algebra. One. Or even algebra 2, I suppose, freshman. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Conjecture. If something, this is just a random number. If something is an integer, then the value of n squared plus 1 is odd. If n is an integer, is it true that n squared plus 1 is odd? So try some samples. 4 squared plus 1. 16 plus 1, that's 17. Well, how about like 5 squared plus 1? That makes 26. Saeed. Is this true or false?
It's false because if you do 3 squared plus 1, that's 10.
And it's saying this is supposed to be that it's odd. Well, no, you just told me, Saeed, of one that's, okay? And look, this one too. Okay, so some counterexamples. Saeed, tell me the counterexample you gave again. What were the numbers you said?
3 squared plus 1.
Okay. Good. If a number is divisible by 2, then it is also divisible by 4. If a number is divisible by 2, then it's also divisible by 4. Jana.
false, and like a counterexample would be like 6 can be divided by 2, but it can't be divided by 4.
Yeah, 6 is not divisible by 4. And then number 20. If awesome describes one person, then that person is Mr. Lee. Okay. Is every awesome person named Mr. Lee?
No, it's
If
empty.
awesome describes one person, then that person is Mr. Lee. One person. I only can describe one person, guys. Could it be Mr. Lee or could it not be Mr. Lee?
It could.
It could be. If I'm only describing one person, it could be anybody. You guys, it could be you. You're awesome. So it could be true. Because I'm just saying it's only going to be describing one person. That could be anyone. Literally could be anyone. Okay? All right. So here's what we're going to do. I want to remind you guys, this chat thing, you're not doing it. You're not chatting with everybody. Ask me. Okay? Because I don't want chat to be something that's like a distraction that I have to look at and then people are talking to each other and about whatever. No, don't chat in my class. All right. So now I'm going to put you guys in groups. We have 10 minutes left. We have 8 minutes left. I'm going to put you guys in breakout rooms to just do a couple of the homework problems together. You're going to turn them in. You're going to turn in your homework on the PowerPoint slide presentation that I gave you. Okay, remember that? Let me stop the recording.